when you go, they wanted to make sure the tag was close next to it for it all to mesh together.
No
I
doubt.
said, nah, it's there, bruh. It's there. It's there. It's there. So, Kiss, I seen a lot of things. I saw one early, man, of when you were talking about, I know, and I want to know. I know Mary brought you to the Locks, to Bad Boy, to Puff. But who the hell brought you to Mary?
Her first cousin, J Bop, was a part of our entourage when we was making demos, when we was rhyming in the lunchroom. He went to school with us. So he was our ace in the hole. We knew once we cranked out them right joints in the studio, and once we had a demo that sounded like it, we had him to pass it to her. That was like our ace in the hole that we knew that we always had. Cause he lived with our moms actually. So it wasn't he's not gonna see it. Once we know we got the right songs, get this in her hand, and that's how it went.
Fire.
So, was it always just three members of the Locks? Was that always the group from the door?
It used to be just me and Sheik at first.
So how did y'all? Which I
Then we
never
put
knew.
P in. We start rhyming in school. It became like territorial. Yeah, it started off me and Sheik because our grandmothers are like friends. Our grandmothers lived next door to each other when we was like toddlers. So then after we start taking it more serious, and we got to junior high school, we met P. And then through high school, we had the Warlocks at first. At first, it was just me and Luch, and our original plans was the sign Styles. But then when we did get the meeting and find out we was gonna sign with Puff or go meet Puff, Styles was in jail, so we couldn't tell. We had to include him. Yo, we got another member. He's just locked up. He'd be out. So then, you know what I mean? We just formed one group. We was really rapping together anyway, but I mean, we didn't want to leave him out. So we included him in the deal while he was locked up.
So when it was you and Sheik, what was the name of the group then?
He had several names. We was Sean Ski and Jay Ski. We was the Bomb Squad. We was the Bomb Squad. Then we was the Warlocks. And then Puff said, drop off the war and y'all just gonna be the Locks. And y'all figure it out. Then we came up with Living Off Experience. But he just came in the room one day and said, yo, take the war is off and y'all just the Locks and y'all figure it out. And we figured it out.
Okay, so then now with all of that going on, so then now that to Mary, I'm learning today, my brother.
No doubt.
I was in Yonkers. When I was in Yonkers, I was on North Broadway. I lived there on Glenwood.
No doubt.
I used to see the dog. There used to be that store across the street from the church that sold sandwiches. I'm not remembering the block. By the hospital. Yes.
Talking about land? No, you talking
and
about
I used to see the dog there.
You talking about Steve's Market? They was famous for the wedges right on the
Steve's
corner.
Market. Yeah. Steve's Market. Yeah. Sorry, Steve's Market. You're right.
Steve's Market. Yeah.
So then the dog used to. I remember seeing DMX once, and he said, Sorry, it was wild. He said, I'm gonna have a meeting next week because Irv Gotti just got a job at Def Jam doing A&R. And I remember that, and then he said, "We'll see how that goes." I remember DMX had a song "Born Loser." Do you remember?
Born Loser, yeah. Chad
that
Elliott.
Was on
Shout out to Chad Elliott.
It was on an indie label. Okay, so then now what year are we talking? You and Styles. When are we talking?
Me and Sheik, that's early 80s, man. Late 80s.
All right, 87, 88?
Yeah, that's like that. That's when we first probably started experimenting.
So we talking Rakim, Coogee Rap,